Bror Fredrik coming at you with another video on a beautiful day here on the Las Vegas Strip. Today, I got a couple things we're going to talk about, and they are both food related. One is possibly surprising, but maybe you've heard about it, maybe you haven't, and that is OceanOne's demise. It is gone, but we'll talk about the circumstances around that. And we're going to talk about the infamous $300 pizza. That's a WTF if I ever heard one, and you'll see it for yourself. And we'll get into that as I drive up and down the Las Vegas Strip right after this. All right, leaving Resorts World. I haven't been here in forever. I had a quick something I had to do over here, but this place both is changed and not at the same time, which is odd. I got to do a video possibly about this place, possibly next week. But anyway, that's not what we're here to talk about. We are here to talk about some food-related news coming out of Las Vegas. So, yes, indeed, OceanOne, the famous restaurant at, well, I guess, yeah, would you call it famous? Yeah, I guess you can call it famous. At Miracle Miles, which is at Planet Hollywood, has finally indeed closed for good. Well, they claim that they're looking for another location. I don't know about all that, but we shall see. Now, what happened about 2 months ago is they had a problem paying their lease, and they were basically being evicted. Now, what the current verbiage is we lost our lease. I guess is validity. I'm not going to call bullshit on it, but how do you go from not being able to pay to losing it? Well, maybe they're able to pay and the landlord was like, nope, we're not allowing you back. Now, I have a couple theories about that, and I'm going to play some video. I had eaten there once, I think, in the past 5 years. I think I did it live. So OceanOne is famous for their cheap eats and their cheap drinks. I think they had drink specials like, 10 drinks for $15 or 3 or 4, whatever the heck it was. I don't drink, so, that was that. But I did have the $9.99 breakfast special, which was like a perfectly cooked piece of steak. I mean, I don't know what kind of steak it was, but it came from a cow, and it was pretty good. The only thing I had a problem with that place is the wait. There was always a wait, but it's affordable, so of course there's going to be a wait. But anyway, back to what's going on. So they went from being evicted for non-payment to the landlord deciding not to renew their lease. And they claim they're looking for another spot here in town and, yada, yada. I wouldn't hold my breath. It's not the only location they have. They have other locations, not in Las Vegas, of course. My theory concerning what took place or what might have taken place, now I could be 100% wrong, this is just speculation, being that the new food court is opening at Miracle Mile, perhaps the landlord or the new tenants who are going to operate the fast food court in there, the fast food court locations, decided, well, maybe we don't want to have the competition for food and cheap eats, because that place is always packed, so it's happened a lot of places in town. It's happened specifically to me in town. I opened a business a number of years ago here in town, and a couple of my supposed competitors got together and petitioned the city saying that I was too close to them and that I shouldn't be able to open a location that was so close to theirs. And I had to hire a lawyer, and they found out that, yes, indeed, business licenses of the type that I was trying to get were, there had to be a certain radius away from one another, and I ended up to be 0.2 of a mile outside said radius, so I was able to get licensed, which is kind of bullshit. Licensing, they take away, the way the world works is they take away your rights and sell them back to you. But that's another whole conversation, probably for Raw and Uncensored. Link in the description. Check out the construction. They are flying. F1 is less than a week away. Anyway, so I know OceanOne is gonna be missed. I can't vouch for the rest of their food, but when you're hungry, it's food. I mean, it wasn't a gourmet type spot, but they are indeed gone for good, at least for now. If they open up somewhere else, I would be highly surprised. But, they have to save face and say, don't worry, we'll be back. This is just a temporary glitch, whatever. I do feel for, once again, the people who lost their jobs, because it's becoming a trend here in town that people are indeed losing their jobs right before Christmas. I did a whole video, maybe I'll link it somewhere, and people are saying it's due to tariffs or something, which, kind of makes me laugh, who's in charge of what right now. But anyway, goodbye, OceanOne, and your cheap food, and your cheap drinks, and your long-ass waits online. All right, everyone, the last thing I want to talk about, food-related, here in Las Vegas, as we sit in this F1 traffic. This is going to be Caesar's standing room. You're going to have to pay to stand here to watch the race, which is going to be kind of interesting, I suppose. Don't know if I'm going. We shall find out. I'll keep everyone abreast. I like saying abreast of the situation. But in food-related, what the actual F news, we have a story that has gone viral. I found it first on a guy's Twitter account, and it's making the rounds all over Twitter, all over the internet. But being that it is Vegas related, I thought I would touch on it, and I'm going to show you some pictures to back up what I'm saying. Now, there was an individual who got VIP seating at Allegiant Stadium here in town for the UNLV football game. I don't know what you call it, box seats, whatever it is, VIP seating. And they decided to order food. And that food consisted of pizza and wings, which is, from what I understand, standard fare for watching a football game. You get pizza, beer, some wings, whatever. So these people went ahead and ordered their pizza. They ordered their wings, and they were like, yeah, this is going to be awesome. Let's have these great seats here, blah, 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 blah. Okay. The bill showed up at the end, and said pizza was $300 for a frickin' pizza pie. And if you look at this picture, it is not a pizza pie that's worth, in my opinion, $300. I mean, look at that thing. Does that even look appetizing to you? But let's skip that. Check out the price and check out the look on those chicken wings. What the hell is that? They look like, I don't know, they look cardboard. They look weird to me. But the whole bill was over, I think, I'll flash the receipt without exposing the dude, $600. I mean, that is absolutely insane. $300 pizza. Better have like gold-plated freaking anchovies or some shit on there. There's no way in the world, and I don't care where they're serving it, how they're serving it. I mean, if the whole Swedish bikini team came out with it, and then sat on your lap, maybe it's worth $300. But not even then. The $300? What is Allegiant Stadium thinking that they can get away with? We got to get out of this traffic. Wow, look at this. In like 3 days, they accomplished so much. Holy cow. I'm going to show you in another video what's actually taken place up close and personal with all the construction and the bridges. So let me know in the comments what you think. Would you spend, all right, I mean, if money was no object and, you know, I was worth $1 bazillion, I had like 3,000 Bitcoin in my freaking cold storage, yeah, okay, maybe 300, but even then, I don't care how much money you have or whatever, or how much money I have, I do not like getting ripped off, and that looks like an utter freaking rip-off. And obviously, they did not ask for the price before they ordered, because, you know, that would be so gauche. We're in the freaking high limit section, whatever. But imagine the shock of ordering pizza and some shitty ass looking wings and I think a couple of beers and getting hit for that bill. And then on top of that, let's not forget about, they'll probably have their hand out for a tip. I would have been like, take this crap back. You know, I'll go hungry. But that's just me. Let me know in the comments if you think that was even remotely worth $300. And also, being that I haven't been there in so long, let me know, whoa, I see why that was kind of free. Come on, bro, you gonna let me go? Hold on, everyone. We gotta merge. We gotta do some merging. All right, we merged. Wow, that was freaking dangerous AF. Anyway, let me know in the comments what the regular food prices are over at Allegiant. Like, what do they charge for a bottle of water, soda, beer, whatever it happens to be? I'm very, very curious about that. Like I said, I haven't been there since, like, they opened. So it might just be across the board, like typical Vegas, you know, ridiculous prices. But who knows? And that place is cash free, too. So you got to come prepared with your card. And that's Vegas's food news for the day. All right, people, I'm going to get going. I'm going to invite you to like, share, subscribe, hit the bell button to get notified when I do this again, which is at least 5 times a week. And if you want to support my streaming platform, which is heybrorfredrik.com, there's a link in the description. And with the holidays coming up, I got all the links. I got all the stuff there. I can give you 30% off your first order of Tiege Hanley. Fellas, get your skin right, and I can give you 10%. You can layer on top of whatever Black Friday coupons are coming up over at olight.com. Get you another 10% off. Greatest flashlights known to man. I have like 3 on me now. I like turning night into day, and you will too. And the Amazon links, you know how those work. No explanation needed. All right, people, I love yous. And I look forward to hanging out with you again on the next video or on the next live stream, which I generally do on Friday and Saturday nights. And on that note, Bror Fredrik out.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.